Phil.
Sara and Phil, and they came out here to have a look at the Vistabule because you are considering a teardrop trailer, right?
Yes, yes.
And your experience, what kind of camping experience do you have?
So ever since COVID, we've done car camping and slept in our car.
Yep.
And that was super hot and uncomfortable in the summer. What a surprise. And then we went and got a tent and actually did some tent camping up in Maine, and that was like awesome.
Yeah.
So that's why we started looking at a teardrop, was because we work remotely. Turns out we love camping, so hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
And we'd like something that we can, you know, it's a little more, not like permanent, but we could like drive across and go see other places. That's a little more like substantial than a tent. So we were looking at, I think Timberleaf is the brand. They seem pretty cool, but again, no one else has a futon.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of this huge selling point, as well as like a few other really cool features.
Yeah.
But Timberleaf, nuCamp, Nobo, ProLite. Oh my God, I can picture all the tabs that are still on my computer.
Yeah. Okay. You said you were looking at a trailer and your mom bought it.
Yes, she did.
she stole the sale.
She wiped that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to go look at a used nuCamp tag.
Okay.
The smaller one.
Yeah.
And it was all right. It really
it's a small teardrop like these, not the big one? Yeah, okay.
It's almost exactly like this.
Yeah, they're fiberglass, I think, yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're very, like, nice and clean and, like, well designed, but it really is a bed, you know, it's a bed.
I found the space utility of the space in a tab was not as efficient as this trailer.
Yes, that was the other thing, is like it seemed...
it was cramped.
It was cramped, and I think it's bigger, which is like a little weird.
Yeah,
is at least a little bit wider.
Yeah.
But it felt cramped, and I don't know too if that has to do with the number of windows on these things, which is like really helps open up a small space. But yeah, so we went and looked at a used tag. It was okay, and they had a tab, which tag and tab, like have fun trying to hear what I'm saying with the mask on.
Oh, I know.
Similar name. So they had a tab that someone had pre-ordered for, and it was like with a boondocking package. It has 2 batteries, it has solar, like everything. But the woman who pre-ordered it ended up having to get, I think like hand surgery, so she won't be able to go camping.
Yeah.
So they were able to then sell it, and we happened to be there at the right place at the right time, and
Mom snapped it up.
Mom was like, yeah.
You're both IT workers, right? You both work in computer systems, and part of your plan is to do remote working, right?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So with the virus, get the hell out of the house and go out and do other stuff, right?
Yep.
I look forward to your purchase. I hope you'll keep us informed about what you're doing and what your final decision is, whether it is a Vistabule or not.
Yeah.
How does this trailer rank with the other ones you've seen? Number 1? Okay. Easy, huh? Easy. Okay, well, it's not cheap, but I think you get what you pay for.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it is an investment, and like...
Well, that's why I wanted to see it.
I think one thing to consider is there's a lot of pop-up companies now that are making trailers, right? I mean, there's a really good market, strong market for this.
Yeah.
These guys have made about 400 trailers. When I bought it, this is number 23, I think.
Oh, wow.
So at the time, people were saying, oh, don't get that. You know, they don't have enough experience. So I lucked out. I did okay, but I think as a new buyer, if I was buying again, I would really want to understand the experience the company had. Anybody can make a trailer, but when you send it down the highway at 70-mile-an-hour hurricane winds with rain, water finds its way in, and that's a big issue for a lot of new trailers and stuff. So these guys have the history. So I mean, I'm not just touting them. There are a number of companies that have the history, and I would certainly consider that.
We order if I mean, listen, I'm really leaning towards this one thing. So if we do order, I'm sure we'll have to go pick it up.
Yeah. That'll be your first trip.
That's also true.
In a year and a half, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that you're going to see the delivery times and construction times come down quite a bit, and because people have already said they're beating their deadlines now, so they're pretty.
Right now, what is it? 14 months?
It was 14, but it's like, you know, hopefully these companies are overestimating, because obviously it's better to deliver something sooner than later. So you
Yeah,
might as well say it'll take longer.
You know, you have supply line issues now where, you know, if you need a critical part, something like screws or something, and you can't get them because of whatever, that's what the holdup is, I think. I think they can crank them out, you know. I don't know what their construction rate is. That's a pileated woodpecker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay. But anyway.
I was looking for one of those in a Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Good. Well, thank you very much. You'll keep us posted.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great.
Yeah. For letting us come see it. Like, it's one thing to see them online. Obviously, even online, they looked much better than a lot of the ones that I've been looking at.
Yeah.
But like seeing it in person is obviously, you know, it's a whole other thing.